welcome back everybody, and let me tell you, it's good to be back as we were in a 2-month hibernation of the challenge, and I'm so excited to be in my Black Panther hoodie talking about the next season of the challenge. That's right, MTV dropped the trailer for War of the Worlds 2, season 34 of the challenge, and they dropped the cast list, they dropped the trailer, and it looks fantastic, and I'm so excited to be back with you talking about it. And it also had a release date, and I thought maybe sometime in September it would come out. Nope, it's coming out this month. It's coming out in less than 3 weeks. I have so much to prepare, but before we get into all that, let's go over the cast list. And it looks like that this season is going to be played in rounds of 2 teams. One US team versus the Brits, 14 on 14 with 4 people as reinforcements. Now, this is important to note, it hasn't been since 2009, 18th season of the challenge, The Ruins, that they played in 2 teams of 14. I think maybe it has something to do with the 10-year mark, 10-year anniversary. Say what you want about War of the Worlds 2. That's much better than, say, bloody hell. So let's just get into the teams and who's back and who's new and who's in the reinforcements. Let's just get into it, and I'm gonna start off with the US team for the sole fact that I'm going in alphabetical order, and the US team started, the first person that started with A, which is Ashley Mitchell. She is back for her 6th season of the challenge. Last time we saw her was episode 2 of War of the Worlds, as she lost, her and her partner from The Bachelor lost to Hunter and Georgia in the first elimination on the first killing floor of the season. Next up we have Cara Maria Sorbello. This is her 13th season of the challenge, and we last saw her in the finals of War of the Worlds last season, and she finished 5th overall. Next up we have Faith Stowers, who is in her 2nd season. Last time we saw her was in Final Reckoning, where her and her partner Angela were not picked to play in the redemption battle to get back into the house / go back to the redemption house. So in episode 10 they were whisked off. Johnny Bananas, that's right, this is his 19th season. 19th, that is impressive. We last saw him on War of the Worlds season 33, but he and his partner Morgan lost to Zach and Zahida in episode 3. Next up we have Jordan. This is his 5th challenge season. We haven't seen him since he won Dirty 30, Challenge's 30th season. Josh Martinez from Big Brother, from the challenge War of the Worlds season 33. This is his 2nd challenge season. He and Amanda lost in episode 7 against Ashley, Kane, and Cam in uphill battle. Speaking of Cam, she is next up on this list. This is her 4th challenge season, and we last saw her in War of the Worlds episode 9, where her and Ashley Kane lost in the final team elimination to Paulie and Ninja. Laurel, we haven't heard of that name in so long. This is her 6th challenge season. We haven't seen her since Invasion of the Champs, where she lost in the challenge to Camilla right before the finals. That was the one where they had the giant rope stuck to her in the jungle gym and they had to like twist it all around. Next up we have Leroy. This is his 11th season, and last time we saw him was the challenge season 33 War of the Worlds episode 6, where he and his partner, who I still don't really know, Shailene? I think her name was Shailene, lost to Devon and Bear in episode 6. Next up we have Nani in back-to-back challenge seasons. She is back in her 8th challenge. We last saw her in War of the Worlds season 33 episode 12, where she lost in one of the most melodramatic eliminations of all time to Georgia, when Turbo was taping her to that chair, and then Georgia got out of Wes's tape because he doesn't know how duct tape works, apparently. Paulie in his 3rd challenge season. Yes, Paulie is back, and last saw him on the challenge season 33 War of the World episode 14, where he lost in the Purge challenge right before the finals. Next up we have Tori, who's coming back. This is her 3rd challenge season. Last time we saw her was Final Reckoning episode 10, where her and Derek H, her ex, were not picked to go into the redemption challenge, and so they were just walked off the screen. Next up we have Wes Bergman, back in back-to-back challenge seasons. We last saw him War of the Worlds season 33, where he took home the 3rd place money, the 3rd place title, and last but not least, or least, is Zach. He was a very polarizing, divisive figure in last season and at the reunion. But this is his 9th challenge season, and the last time we saw him was War of the Worlds episode 5, where they lost, where him and his partner Heeda lost in the elimination on the killing floor to D and Wes. Now, let's go on to the UK team. The first person up from the UK team is Esther. She is a rookie, and she is from the British web series BK Chat or Back Chat, and she's a YouTube personality. And next up we have Georgia Harrison. This is her 2nd challenge season. She is back. We last saw her in the challenge season through War of the Worlds finals, where she was medically DQ'd and got 8th place. The next one we have up is Idris Virgo from Love Island UK Series 4. And I'll tell you right now, I know this guy because I watched like hours upon hours because I found Love Island on Hulu. And let me tell you, it finally paid off. All those like hundreds of hours I watched all those episodes, I finally know one person from Love Island UK. This is Jennifer West. She is a rookie from Survival of the Fittest UK. She looks absolutely fit in both the American form of the word and the UK form of the word. She looks like she can give anybody a run for her money. Next up we have the return of, I would say, a fan favorite and one of my favorites, Joss Mooney. This is his 3rd challenge season, and the last time we saw him was the Final Reckoning, where him and Sylvia came in 2nd place, runners up in that season. Next up we have is also a return, Kaylee Morris. This is her 3rd challenge season, and last time we saw her was the Final Reckoning, where her and Cam lost in the Purge Challenge close to the finals in episode 18, where they had the boulder. It was Rolling Thunder was the name of it. We have is Kyle. Oh, Kyle. We have the trio yet again for a lot of drama and This is his 4th challenge season. The last time we saw him was the challenge season 33, War of the Worlds, where he lost in episode 13 in the Hall Brawl to Theo Campbell. Nicole Bass, Nicole Bass. She is a rookie from X on the Beach UK, Series 6, 2017, so she's coming fairly recently off of that. Next up we have Rogan OConnor. This is his 2nd challenge season, but you may not remember him because he didn't last long. When they were running up the Rock of Gibraltar, he got a really severe injury to his leg, and he was having to be medically DQ'd. So technically, this season could still be technically his rookie season. Next up, we have Sean Lineker from Shipwrecked UK. He's a rookie. The next one up, oh man, if Zach is a polarizing, divisive figure, this one is a polarizing, divisive figure in both inside and outside the challenge game, and that is Stephen Bear. This is his 2nd challenge season, and we last saw him in War of the Worlds episode 10, where he lost to Kyle in answering trivia questions while trying to grab the beach ball. Next up we have Theo Campbell. This is his 2nd challenge season. Last time we saw him was the challenge season 33, War of the Worlds, where he came runner-up. He got 2nd place. Next up we have the rookie TULA, and she is from Shipwrecked UK, just like Sean. She's a wig maker from Chelsea. She's outspoken, and she self-describes herself as controversial and snobbish, which is two great descriptions to be casted into a challenge season. And finally, the last official member of the UK team is Heeda Allen. This is her 2nd challenge season. Last time we saw her was War of the Worlds season 33, the challenge, episode 5, where her and her partner Zach lost in the elimination to Wes and D. Next up, we have the reinforcements. We have 4 people that are considered reinforcements. These are people I think that when it boils down to, the 2 teams are going to be going up against each other in a challenge, and then however they perform, they'll be able to pick what reinforcements they want. Of course, CT. This is his 16th challenge season, and the last time we saw him was the challenge season 33, War of the Worlds, episode 4, where he lost in a double elimination. Him and JP lost to Kyle. And we saw him last time. He was like, oh, I'm gonna work out this, build a fire in me. I'm gonna get rid of, I'm gonna tone up this dad bod, and I'm gonna come back firing. And it looks like from that trailer, he's toned up the dad bod. He is getting in people's faces. He looks like the passions and flames of the CT of old, and I am so excited. Next up, we have Dee from Australia. This is her second challenge season. Last time we saw her was the challenge season 3, War of the Worlds. Episode 14, where she lost to Davon in the tug of war. Next up, we have Ninja Natalie. This is her second challenge season. Last time we saw her was the challenge season 3, War of the Worlds, in the finals, where she finished in 4th overall in a rookie season. That is very, very impressive. And finally, but not least, the man, the myth, the legend, that's right, Turbo from Turkey, Turbo Tarabi, a fan favorite from last season, my personal favorite. I'm so glad the challenge is back so I can get my fill of Turbo each week. He is back in his second challenge season, and we last saw him win the War of the Worlds. That's right, last season, Challenge 3, War of the Worlds champion. He is the current reigning challenge champion. And I am waiting and happy, and I'm excited to see him compete yet again. Those are the cast, those are the teams. The air date again is August 28th at 8 p.m. on the challenge, and they're supersized episodes. That means it could be 90 minutes long or 2 hours. I think I read somewhere that it's 90 minutes long. So I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm so excited to be back on this. I didn't think I would be talking about the challenge so soon. But what do you think about all the things? What do you think about the trailer? Let me know that in the comment section below. After seeing everybody and hearing all the cast lists, who are you rooting for? Who looks good? Have you done some research? What rookies look like they could go all the way? Let me know that in the comment section below. And while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm super excited. Are you super excited? Are you having some suspicions? Are you a little bit cautious about this next season? What do you think about War of the Worlds season, War of the Worlds 2 theme? Or do you think it's kind of cliche? Or were you excited for the bloody hell theme? Let me know that in the comment section below. I want to hear what you have to say. But thank you so much. I'll be back really, really soon with more reality TV show videos, with Below Deck, and even the challenge videos. I'm planning on doing a lot more challenge videos throughout this season, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back really, really soon. But until then, peace!